5 remain in a critical but stable and improving condition, and 1 is in a stable condition. Let's bring in now Jason Pack. He's a retired FBI special agent who led the investigation on the Boston Marathon bombing. Jason, thanks for being with us. You were listening across there. Some enhanced images shared with us by the Providence police chief, and that appeal to others in the area to check their residential cameras, their vehicle cameras. How important is material like that going to be?
That's going to be the key to this case, Katrina. During the marathon bombings, we were leading the press conferences there. This was reminiscent of that one, where the police are asking the public for help, and that is a powerful team. You heard the police chief there in Providence say he wanted to get more videos from Teslas and more doorbell cameras. So as they have narrowed in on this one particular area, now they're going to zoom out of the circle a little bit and zoom it out a little wider and look for more doorbell cameras and more other pieces of evidence that they could find. And you see the person walking, they ask you to pay attention to the way the person walks. Does he have a peculiar walk? We noticed that green and black jacket that he has on. Is that unique? They'll be looking to see where the jacket may be sold and try to go back and recreate some of those processes so they can figure out maybe where it came from, maybe where the person bought it. And they're holding back some information that they likely have. In cases like this, there is a joint operations center that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They go, they put a timeline on the wall. All these pieces of information, the most visible parts of this investigation we've seen over the past 72 hours, we've seen these pieces come into this joint operations center. They're able to take these pieces of evidence now, plug those into the timeline, and kind of take a look at where that leads them, and that the intelligence will drive their next steps of where they'll go.
And just on that, Jason, on those next steps, because we don't have long to talk, and I just want to get to a key point, which is clearly the officers don't think this individual poses an immediate threat to the area, because there was no mention there of staying indoors, staying away from him, staying locked down, anything like that.
Well, the person should be considered armed and dangerous. That goes without saying, too. However, the good news is so far that there's been not another shooting that's been reported there that anyone knows about or that's happened. So that is a bit of good news, and that can be reassuring somewhat to the folks there in the Rhode Island area. It looks like the person may be laying low, trying to wait on all this heat to die down before trying to escape further or make the person's next move. So make no mistake, though, police and law enforcement there and the FBI are on a 24/7 watch for this person, and they're taking every detail, every piece of information that comes in, judging that against the timeline, and putting a full court press on this.
All right. Jason Pack, retired FBI special agent who led on the Boston Marathon bombing investigation. Thanks for joining us here on BBC News.
Thank you, Katrina.